Now we get.
And Kershaw last year missed much of the second half, missed all of the postseason with full sure what his future would hold. So the lockout happens. He comes out of that feeling like he's first outing, 7 perfect innings. Kept it rolling through the first half. And his last outing on Friday.
Well, you look, like I said, as he's gotten older, he doesn't throw as hard, but he's pitching as good as he ever has. But still, come on, this is perfect timing.
Yeah, Kershaw says he's got the juice. Field Devers, last year's MVP, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., followed by Giancarlo Stanton.
That sounds like fun. Thank you. Good luck.
I love it. In the All-Stars here, his peers, his quote-unquote peers, are
saying in our game that when you're that good, you should be called up to a higher league. Well, there is no higher. Is in awe of what he's doing because we have never seen this in our lifetime.
As perfect marriage between city and event. And Clayton Kershaw will get the ball. Off we go. First pitch swinging. Flare of a base. Broke his bat, but he's got a base hit.
You know, as a pitcher in an all-star game, that's what you have to fight against. Everybody is going to be up there swinging. So you make quality pitches, you could have a quick inning. If not.
All right, Aaron Judge, there's a lot of good stuff on this guy. 33 home runs to lead base. My first time doing one of these. What you're telling me is to hurry up and get all the good stuff in right away.
You got to hurry.
Yankee prior to the All-Star break. Tied with Roger Maris in his record-setting 61 year.
Right-handers. Majority of his homers are against right-handers because that's what he sees. But he's on the pace for 50.
280 pounds. Swings and misses at Kershaw's slider, and it's 0-2. Clayton Kershaw was the curveball that he arrived with that everybody knew him for. The league judge and the catcher Contreras as Kershaw fires. That football one.
The strike zone looks incredible, but then when you see what he does to a golf ball, to a baseball, it makes it look like a golf
shot at Judge after a toss over. He picked him off. Kershaw erases Ohtani.
Well, like a time he's ever seen that move, and it was a good one.
Now Kershaw comes back home, and Judge strikes out swinging on a filthy slider. Oh, we got to see the view of home plate umpire Bill Miller a moment ago.
There for Boston. Doesn't matter really if he faces a left-hander, a right-hander, a fastball, or off-speed. He's
his second straight All-Star start. Swings and misses at the first. Kershaw takes a strike. Clayton said he. Curve is a little high. 1-2. Spoils the slider. At Dodger Stadium, 100 wins in his career. 2.20 ERA here. Another 1-2 is high, and the count evens up on Devers. Here, home of the 2-2 pitch. Count goes full. Here, 3-2 in the dirt, and Devers takes. So a hit and a walk against Kershaw. And here comes Vladimir Guerrero. Home run against the Cy Young Award winner Corbin Burns, and became the youngest.
So much promise in Toronto with these young superstars, as you mentioned.
Fouls off the first one. 20 in 2019. First couple of years struggled to live up to those. And an 0-1 from Kershaw takes in the dirt. 1-1.
Well, you know, what's your name? He could have hit that pitch right there that bounced. He hit it over his head, down by his shoe.
For Vlad Jr. Who leaves it upstairs. Ball 2. Vlad Sr. said 2 main differences between him and the boy, and you touched on one of them. Down to 2-1 pitch. He swings and misses. Count evens 2-2.
Yeah, he was the second one in the same spot. He crushed it.
Here comes Kershaw. Ground ball to short. Trey Turner goes in this All-Star game. Ronald Acuna to lead things off for the National League when you come back. Then in the middle of the order, Goldschmidt, Turner, Contreras. His brother William Contreras. Bats league from the Tampa Bay Rays, Shane McClanahan.
Electric stuff. Not many people know about him. They're going.
3-pitch inning.
Well, if he throws a fastball here, Acuna is going to swing at it. About 30% in the strike zone they're missing, yet to mention what they're doing.
It's question just where it's going to go. He throws a fastball up and away. Hits this one down. Acuna's got a leadoff double.
One of the electric swings in the game. Hits it right down. Look how he can get his hands in the barrel. He gets down the line. Either way, he was going to have a double. But
the 6th consecutive All-Star selection this year. It takes very high. Third season in Los Angeles for Betts. And 1-1.
There's that changeup he has like you've never experienced in the regular season. So it's a precursor to if your team can one inning that you're in.
On 2-1, Betts takes high, ball 3. And McClanahan a fan in the postseason. Yeah, first pitcher ever to do that. 2020, pitched in 4-game majors, wasn't even up until late April. His 3-1 is grounded up the middle, getting front.
Thanks, Joe. Clayton, scoreless inning. You picked off Ohtani. What did you think?
I mean, it's just so cool. You look around Dodger Stadium, All-Star game.
Kenny, they got him an early lead, putting him in position to be the winner.
It's everything. It's when you give it up. Well, right now at the plate, Manny Machado has singled
in your 8 All-Star games and got the loss both times?
Yeah.
What baseball got
afloat? And they need his superstar teammate, Fernando Tatis.
We're hoping to get Tatis. That's swatted up the middle. Spear with a backhand by Jimenez. What a play! A sparkling double play.
Off the mound, but that hop right there behind the back. He's here, right? He's here today.
Very likely. Yeah, now Goldschmidt with the bases empty takes the ball. And what a bright young star Cleveland has there. 2-0 on Goldschmidt.
Streaks.
That ball is crushed to left center field. Paul Goldschmidt. Season doesn't take a break here at the All-Star game. It's 2-0
shucks guy. Not a lot of motion, just all business. One of the nicest guys and just his business. And a classic swing.
You know, the National League, as they've dropped 8 games in a row in the All-Star. 1 ball, no strikes on Trey Turner. This is going to make it 2 as Turner fouls it back, and it's 1-1. Batting champ here and Trey Turner, who corks a line drive to left. That's in for a base.
Thanks, Joe. Paul, you had faced Shane McClanahan before. What were you looking for?
Number one, we got no good hitters count and just didn't want to pop it up.
What was it like circling the base?
It's a surreal moment. You're like, man, I can't believe that just happened, but it's a lot of fun. I mean, that first inning was
solid, as consistent as they come right there. Paul Goldschmidt, strike 1 on Wilson Contreras. Contreras brothers hitting back-to-back here for the NL.
Yeah, every All-Star game usually they'll be able to talk about this for the rest of their lives, no matter
together. Curveball misses, and it's 1-2. And Wilson, and he's probably in his last few days wearing a Cubs uniform. 1-2 pitch, Contreras grounds it foul.
McClanahan has been, and is so different than a game you've ever started before. You start a game for the entire, forced out of adrenaline.
Ball's inside.
And his command probably a little bit off, so you can understand.
This is 2-2. That's down the line foul.
Just to put it in context, he's only given up 4 hits in an inning.
Is that he's taken on. He gets a swing and a miss here from Contreras to finish off this first inning.